Your entire life you've been evaluated by a measurement that was never real. They told you intelligence was numerical. A score. A certificate. A framed piece of paper that supposedly defined your value. They said intelligence meant memorization, speed, academic obedience. That lie was useful, not true. Real intelligence has never belonged to classrooms. It belongs to leverage, to survival, to the capacity to bend reality before it bends you. Machiavelli understood this. So did every strategist whose name history remembers. While the masses chased the appearance of intelligence, a minority pursued power. There is a concealed hierarchy, a cognitive ladder that determines who commands and who complies, who feeds and who is fed upon. Most people, the overwhelming majority, never leave the bottom rung. They move through life believing they choose, while unknowingly executing scripts written for them. But some ascend. There are 7 levels of intelligence, 7 stages of psychological awakening. What follows will remove anesthesia. You will be shown where you stand. Once you see this structure, you cannot unsee it. Faces around you will change. You'll notice the strings, the emptiness behind the eyes. The only question is whether you're willing to confront your position. Look around. In the subway. In traffic. In the grocery line. You're surrounded by sleepers. Level 1, the sleeper. Level 1 is the most populated tier. The sleeper is not unintelligent by conventional standards. He may score high on tests, hold prestigious credentials, speak eloquently. Functionally, he is unconscious. At this level, intelligence is reactive. Life happens to him. Alarm rings, he rises. Authority speaks, he obeys. Media declares, and he accepts. Marketing flashes, he consumes. He believes his thoughts are his own until questioned. Then he collapses into borrowed language. He does not reason, he repeats. Machiavelli described men like this as endlessly exploitable, because they mistake necessity for truth. The sleeper lives in external control. Every failure is blamed outward. Economy, politics, fate, relationships. Freedom terrifies him. He wants instruction, permission, a master. Consensus is his oxygen. He checks opinion before forming one, trends before deciding, approval before acting. His greatest fear isn't error, it's isolation. These people fill offices, cities, and systems. They power structures they will never own. If one begins waking, discomfort appears. That discomfort is not pathology. It's reality cutting through sedation. And when the sleeper wakes, he doesn't become wise. He becomes loud. Level 2, the mimic. Level 2 is the mimic. Here, intelligence becomes performance. The mimic realizes the world rewards the appearance of intellect, but lacking originality, he borrows minds. He uses advanced language without depth, adopts causes without conviction, quotes without comprehension. Books are summarized. Opinions are downloaded. At this level, intelligence is aesthetic, a costume. Degrees, titles, certifications, trophies of credibility. The danger here is ego inflation. The mimic feels superior to sleepers and mistakes this for awakening, but he is still asleep, dreaming a different dream. Machiavelli warned against mistaking virtue's image for virtue itself. Challenge a mimic to create. He panics. He can echo. He cannot build. His self-worth depends on approval from the intellectual class he idolizes. Question him and aggression surfaces. If you argue to win rather than to understand, you are here, colorful, vocal, empty. Level 3, the calculator. Level 3 marks true agency. The calculator stops performing and starts observing. Validation no longer matters. Outcome does. Rules are seen for what they are, flexible agreements. Morality becomes contextual. Systems become exploitable. This is the fox. He reads incentives, identifies fears, leverages motives. He climbs hierarchies by precision, not effort. Speaks selectively, flatters strategically, but transactional vision has a cost. People become pieces. Trust evaporates. Paranoia replaces connection. He assumes others think as he does. Many achievers stop here. They are wealthy, respected, restless. They win games designed by others. Effective but not free. To rise further, force must be added. Level 4, the operator. Level 4 is the lion. The operator does not merely navigate systems. He reshapes them. Will enters the equation. He embraces conflict, makes decisions others avoid, carries responsibility without apology. People follow him because he imposes order. But visibility is his weakness. He stands exposed, absorbs blame, becomes a target. His power depends on presence. Fatigue weakens him. Absence invites attack. He believes control equals power. He is wrong. Level 5, the Puppeteer. Level 5 abandons force for influence. The Puppeteer understands resistance is inefficient. He engineers desire. Outcomes feel voluntary. Direction feels chosen. Narratives are constructed. Intermediaries act. Credit disappears. He lives unseen. Machiavelli wrote that appearance governs perception. The Puppeteer becomes this principle. But masks erode identity. Constant manipulation dissolves connection. Humanity becomes abstract. He is powerful and hollow. Still playing the game. Level 6, the Architect. Level 6 builds the arena. The Architect designs environments, systems, rules. He understands behavior follows structure. He owns vineyards while others fight over fruit. Corporations, algorithms, ideologies, nations. Second-order thinking governs his mind. Legacy replaces victory, but attachment remains. Creation still binds him. One level remains. Level 7, the Void. The final level subtracts everything. No attachment, no desire, no ego. Total internal sovereignty. The Void cannot be threatened, cannot be bribed, cannot be manipulated. He aligns will with chaos. He becomes water. He may descend to lead or negotiate, then vanish again. This is not nihilism. It is transcendence. Power without need. Conclusion. Now the mirror stands before you. Where do you reside? Most oscillate between mimic and calculator. Aware, yet constrained. Systems are designed to keep you there. Ascent requires loss. Of comfort. Of approval. Of safety. You do not climb by accumulation. You climb by removal. If this revealed something uncomfortable, acknowledge it. Subscribe if you haven't. What remains hidden is not public for a reason. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.